You got this.
Bro, I can't. This game is so laggy, bro. I hate this game so bad, bro. It's not my internet. It's just the
I'm trying to run to you.
game.
I'm trying to run to you. I'm trying to run to you. Watch your back. Okay, I'm dead, but you think you got this.
I'm gonna try my hardest because I can't do anything. Like this game is so lag.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I can see the likeness, bro. Watch out.
This stage, all eyes on these 5 duos.
All we gotta do is make it to the end game.
The pressure is what makes the difference every time.
Buddy, I'm in the
They will be because there's kids on top of you.
I'm in an NBA thing.
That they're cool, calm, and collected. They try to make it sound like nothing real about
Bro,
possession.
you got this, bro.
Anybody ever really believe
Like,
those
look,
answers?
I put my floor right there.
Hit the shotgun, hit the shotgun. You know he's low, bro. Hit the shotgun.
I can't. He's too far.
That feels like it's weighted so heavy. This is the time, though.
Watch out. No. You're good. Let him build the wall. Okay, now go up there and push a little bit. Spray. Never mind.
Like, I can't hear. Like, I gotta. Somebody just play like.
They've done it already. Let's see if we can do it again. How are things going to go down for Sky and Scroll as well? Newer players coming on through here. Can't wait.
Guys, Fortnite fam, this is it. The last game out of the FNCS Summit. We are looking to crown champions. The top 15 will move on to the Global Championships. One last game settles it all. Casters, over to you.
This is it, the final moment here on the Summit land, where 50 points separate our first place team and our entire top 5.
And you wouldn't think that the margins should be this slim with the way that we've seen so many of these teams having their respective highlight moments throughout the course of today's games. But it all comes down to this. Game 8, let's see it.
Everybody at home, everybody in this arena, we're all asking ourselves the same question. Will Peterbot and Poyo do it again? Year after year, championship after championship, they are the ones known to do it all.
We have seen crazy plays happen in final games all year long. It's Fortnite heritage at this point. But this time around, it looks like everybody is going to do their best from their own spot. Damo and Kazi, they're going to play spoiler here. What's going on? Hold on a minute. Scroll and first.
He gets to an AR. He gets tagged up though. HP. And down. First place is out of the game early. Cassie and Damo are public enemy number 1 of this lobby. They're not even gonna leave it for Pico Malabuca, Peterbot and Poyo to decide. They take the battles up and duke it out over at Llama's Landing. But Sky and Scroll, what a heartbreaking finish. The point disparity just not enough. This is the deciding sequence of events.
I don't think anybody in this building was expecting that to go down how it just did. And just like that, the door is wide open for any one of those teams in that top 5 to try and win the tournament.
I think everybody that is playing in this lobby now saw that in the feed and realized what's at stake. And for Peterbot and Poyo, in that last game, they didn't land on them. They went and hunted them down. Now, Taco, there's only one team in their path.
But you can't forget about who else is hot on their heels. Shark and Teeny. Only 5 points separating them between the next spot on the leaderboard. And with that in the back of their minds, sure, you can keep Eco and Malabuca, but if the fight takes too long, you might just be cooked for it.
Scroll died. Sky to the front. Be calm. Be calm. Yeah. I know.
Stay calm, Malabuka, reminding Vico, the job is not finished. Stay calm, our chance to strike is now.
We're having all these conversations about Vico Malabuka.
What do you mean furry roleplay? What are you talking about? What the hell?
We can't leave Acorn and Bolts out of the mix. 295 points. I believe not too far behind them either. Swizzy and Pixie sitting
What type
around
of question is that?
274 threshold. But Wonky Land fairly undisturbed for the time being. Teeny and Shark just going to surge base it out. But at this rate, the lobby is going to be picking up in pace rapidly because currently every single one of these teams, you would anticipate maybe they try to take out each other. Maybe they just come off with Sky and Scroll being out of the lobby, but they don't want to risk what they feel like is their best shot at first.
I mean, as the game goes on, the room.
Give me a second. Let me get this guy to move.
Titans.
The first
Okay. Wait, the person that added me on what?
There is still so much to play for, not just that first place trophy, all across the lobby. Players desperately fighting for a spot in the
Oh my god, you such a big bag, bro.
And now everybody left in this one is playing for something here.
But why not me?
You were such a big bag, homie.
Vico and Malabuka's minds right now, but they have to stay focused.
We saw Vico saying a prayer before the game began. It looked like his prayers were answered. He just has to finish his part of the deal now and deliver the goods.
Also, just to let you know, the thing leaves tomorrow. It leaves tomorrow night. So I hope the shop is not really good tonight. I pray.
On that leaderboard, and if they can get that, close out the game, they would be your Major 1 Summit champions. But they still have so much competition to watch out for. But again, Levin, you said it yourself, there's room for so much shenanigans. Shark is gonna go down. Teeny's by himself. Iyamzo and Josh are the ones.
Well, if the shop does have anime in it, then you could try to get me an anime skin.
About the day, and they're looking to try and change their fate in the final hour here. A massive game is necessary for Zoe and Josh to bring this
You could try to get me an anime skin for like maybe like Gojo or something like that. If it has Naruto in it, then you just do Naruto.
Josh and Iyamzo have the chance.
No, hell no.
And everybody's been bigging up these newer faces at the top of the EU mountain. But here in game number
You tripping?
nothing but
Hey, bro, my stream. Ah!
It's up to the experienced vets, the former champs, to try and show them how things are done.
Uh-oh. They know. They know. Right now, they already got that elimination on the Shark. They see a giant surge base at the top of Wonky Land. Typically, this is where you would see them, but they just can't find them.
They don't know, though. They have no idea that TD is still hidden, tucked away
Hi, Sween.
so discreetly inside of the safety of his surge base. But just one pinky toe out of line. That's all he's waiting for. The slightest opportunity, and if he can put down Zoe or Josh here in this moment, Darman Deemish might just choose to strike. They're going to be drawn to any sort of immediate battle because even the polls are aware of the fact that every singular point matters, not just for the prize pool, but for securing your...
Can this guy get out of the stream, bruh? Hold up. Yo, bro, can you like step 10 feet away, bro? Like, you're kind of in the stream, man. Sorry about that, gang.
Be enough for him to keep Shark in this game and keep their chances alive.
Boyo up above, no fast moves coming at him this time around. And it's just, the gap is that close that they don't really have to worry about it. And a lot of extra yield for Peterbot and Boyo.
Okay.
A whole pizza shop underneath. And Peterbot is the one greatly taking the role right now, being on top of that surge power to take control of their storm surge.
It's the fact that Boyo had dropped everything in his loadout to just prioritize gathering as much resources as possible, taking them back to their surge base because they know they likely saw it in the elimination feed too. Shark is gone. Sky and Scroll fully eliminated. So many top contenders now left in a very awkward position. And so their best bet might just be to play to their strengths. And Levin, earlier on in the last lobby, you called out the fact they're a team that tends to heat up as the game goes on. And right now, they're seemingly on fire. The only duo in this lobby to strike with 2 victory royales on the day.
Yeah, they might just go for a third tackle. That's the type of form they're currently in. When you've got the greatest of all time, Peterbot, and he's not even the best player on his team right now. Poyo playing at unbelievable levels.
Great Cornet bolts. See the strategy. They kind of mix together the Fizz grenade, the shockwave, and that long launch pad towards the back, kind of moving out of render distance for most players as they quickly try to make their way in zone, and that's been a focal part of their game plan today.
The best part about it is that because of the fact that Shark is no longer in this lobby, Teeny will have to wait around. Wonky is just too distracted, cannibalizing itself from the teams that made their entry points after the fact. And darn Deemish, they're willing to stick it out. The vending machine camp out might just come to an end here for Iamso as he gets hunted out, fully ambushed.
Iamso loves that vending machine. We saw him run to it so many times today, so many times in the lower bracket yesterday, and here he is punished in this final game.
That information right there is huge. Teeny knows Iamso and Josh took down Shark. Now he knows Darman Demas just took down Iamso and Josh, so he knows it's still not safe to move out of there just yet.
And that sort of delay to his overall game strategy
Brother.
for Shark and Teeny in comparison to a team like
Like,
Vico
bro.
and Malabuka, who have the luxury of just playing
Like,
out
gang.
their full storm potential. They are not in
Over here
any
trying to
sort of
legit
rush.
watch
They just
something
have
and
to
you're
keep
in my
their
stream.
wits
Like,
about
what the
them,
hell?
keep their bearings. Vico always drawn
What
back,
the hell?
I think, to that
Okay.
moment when he used to play with Pink. The loot's free, but this time he's much more reserved. He's much more composed, and he knows it's all about staying side by side with Malabuka to bring this one home.
When you have a player as talented as Vico, but as emotional as he can be, there is no better pairing than Malabuka. Stone cold, never too high, never too low. And against an on-fire Peterbot Poyo, that is the temperament you need.
Pete Poyo just non-stop scanning into the horizon. It's going to be so difficult for Prakash and Hero to even make their way over that hill face. They are looking to fully lock them out the edge of zone.
Teeny has rebooted Shark, and so the marathon continues. Things aren't as easy as far as the pathway to a potential victory for these two as it is for others, but it certainly is not over. Shark has been one of the best players in the world this year, earning more and more, experiencing more and more, but he needs to be at his very best here in game number 8.
It almost feels like we're gonna have a lot of our top teams kind of stacked and positioned at the north side of the map. We got Acorn and Bolts. Just saw Peterbot and Poyo. We know Shark and Teeny are towards the north, along with Vico and Malabuka. So no matter where this zone goes, to the north or the south, there's a chance all of our top 5 remaining teams could come to a clash.
Shocking factor. Teams that have been performing the best in the lobby here today, now currently sitting in some of the best positions for this next zone. Pixie and Swizzy continuously looking back. They know that their destiny is fully under their control for Global Championship, but what they want is another step upwards. They need that top 5, even better still, maybe even dreams of top 3.
And this is the type of team that if you're one of those players fighting for the victory right now, you don't want these guys kicking it in the lobby. They are going to be a big threat. We have seen that. We know P and Poyo like to play high. Shark and Teeny do too. Swizzy and Pixie are always going to be impactful in those fights. Still so much talent in this lobby that can play spoiler to any one of our top 4 teams.
Just got to keep in mind as well, We're so focused on first, rightfully so. That top 15 mark coming into this game is 214 points. Goes to show how stacked this leaderboard actually is on both ends of that spectrum.
Old grudges might be restored here depending on what happens next. Cooper, Reed, so close to where Ritual and Agers were just at. I know it's easy to kind of sort the difference before the day has started, but it's another affair entirely to kind of throw salt in the wounds and find yourself eliminated by the team that's been contesting you all weekend long. But first and foremost, Ritual Agers, they'll have to try and sort out what's directly in front of them because the lobby's closing in and their wiggle room is just so limited.
At points in today's competition, Shadow and Virgo look like the best representation NA was going to have. And while they've continued to fight and be a threat, this final game will be their biggest test. Will they stumble in the final hurdle? Will they continue to do what they have done and be a solid team in this lobby?
I like their thought process here. 104 below the damage threshold. Shockwaving through, could have instantly tried to fire off at anybody along that path, but they made it a focus. Get into the zone, get high ground, and that's going to be the best opportunity to get the damage that we need.
But the thing about Shadow and Virgo is they're not a duo that we often see struggling to maintain their surge threshold. So the fact that they find themselves in this position just underneath, UNDX gonna solve that problem for them. A little bit of pressure alleviated, only 11 below, just one more tag necessary. They don't want to have to expend any of their Blueberry Mist grenades so they can avoid it, but players are just refusing to budge. No one is giving an opening, and that goes back to the original point. It's difficult to find your marks.
15 to 68, to even finding elimination on the Minori. But Virgo takes a shot from above. All good things eventually come to an end, only spending a short moment on top of that Storm Surge. Now they quickly fall below. It's active as well. Every 7 seconds, 25 damage will get ticked to eventually taken out, not knocked altogether. Swizzy's feeling it as well. 193. Even worse though, Taco, because he's by himself.
And Swizzy's trying to do what he can to reserve those last couple of pizza slices, but the problem is the way that the lobby is folding into itself, it's just not going his direction. He doesn't have the openings he needs. He has to heal instead. Now chasing behind Jace, gets a big shot to open, but Jace is firing back. Swizzy got the knock, but he didn't get the finish, and he's out of here.
Look on board, Shark and Teeny. You almost would have never have guessed this team was almost an inch away from getting sent out of this lobby. But now they're back, 400 above the damage threshold. They have a little bit of high ground, and they've regained control of their own destiny.
It only makes sense for Game Mate to come down to a forest zone location. This is prime time territory for Shark and Teeny, and it also makes height all the more difficult to control. It's very obscured vision up amongst the treetops, and so for Malabuka and Vico, they're gonna stick to the low ground, but they're gonna wait for their moment to try and strike above.
But that'll be no problem for this duo. I mean, they've dominated the low ground at times today, comfortable on any layer, and that's what you need to be when you're fighting till the end.
Yeah, you gotta remember, it was Vico on day one that was leading the pack in terms of eliminations. 314 here, they're just taking it one step at a time. They realize with a leaderboard this stacked, all it takes is one misstep, one mistake to really cost you a chance at that first place. And even more so, there's over $1 million on the line in this tournament. Each and every placing, you almost lose thousands of dollars.
And for a duo like Peterbot and Pollo, mistakes are far and few in between. These last few lobbies, they have been going absolutely ballistic. And frontside control now seemingly about to belong exclusively to them. Virgo trying to see if he can make the wraparound, but the problem is he's 285 below. Even if he makes it towards a frontside position, he still has to look back. He still has to connect shots, and when you're a one-man operation, potentially clashing head-on with other duos, this could be the end of it all.
Oh no, a big shot again, falling further below the damage threshold. 18 HP. He needs more than a miracle here. It almost needs 3 eliminations worth of damage, and a lot of that is getting stolen away. Nearby, Peterbot and Poyo, 144 above the damage threshold for them. Poyo deserves all the flowers in the world with how he's been playing this weekend, really leading the team to the promised land.
Here we're looking at Raps right now for Virgo. One more tick unless he gets this shot in. Twy, though, gonna manage to just slip away, and Virgo won't be able to make it through. Twy and Cringe safe for the time being.
And even though we pull away from the treetops, you can see Shark and Teeny still want to play for height. They take Acorn down, and that is perfect for their standings. They take down the team, or one of the players of the team, just beneath them, and that leaves Bolts in an awkward position. Will they continue to play for it, or Hari look to get involved?
You're really seeing the live leaderboard right there, update in real time, not just elimination, but placement points as well. Peterbot and Poyo find their first one of the game. Slow and steady wins the race, but they got quite a large gap to overcome here.
And this is where it becomes very challenging for Vico and Malabuka to keep their composure. You're seeing that elimination feed light up. You're witnessing Poyo and Peterbot, Shark and Teeny make their surge up. And yet, you still have to try and play to your own strengths. You don't want to lose any sort of kind of coming in. The swing is through. Vico and Malabuka, they've overtaken first.
This is a big moment for them because they cannot get lost. Taking first is not enough. They have to be able to hold it for the rest of this game. But another elimination from Vico has been found. First of the game for him, but he's diving deep into the zone to try to pick it up. Luckily for him, he does get the siphon.
The tournament is in their hands. There has never been a bigger moment in Vico's career, and this is his time to live up to that moment.
But he still has to deal with the likes of Poyo and Peterbot. He just has to play his own game. And from this frontside low position, everything seems achievable. Right now, they are leading the charge in the underground. So much space has been claimed. They keep continuously looking back. The pre-builds are established, but Peterbot's ready to fire off.
A battle for high. It's inevitable.
Versus the present. Poyo, once again, has to show why he has been the best player in this lobby all day long. Vico, with first place in his hands. Malabuka allowing him to lead the charge for a moment. This is the best case scenario for this duo.
This is it right here, though, because it's going to come in point in time, Taco, where Vico and Malabuka just stay alive. It's going to be mathematically impossible.
And Malabuka, Vico, though, they know exactly what it takes in these final moments. They're ready to bring it up. Malabuka goes big time. There's the knot. Vico with the finish and the siphon for HP. Vico, go! Vico, go! Every single part of the way.
They can do it. They are beginning to run away from it. And now 40-point gap. Winning the game for Peterbot and Poyo is not going to be enough because they are bulldozing their way through the competition. But Malabuka goes down. Vico left by himself. He just needs to stay alive long enough.
Vico, he's no stranger to a solo situation. And he'll look to hit even more shots and completely run away with the competition. Cammy is in his sights, but he just has to connect with the crucial shot. Running it in and out of the zone, it's Vico, it's Vico, it's for Vico.
It's it right there, though. Poyo's still alive as a solo. I'm not sure what the point gap actually is, if he needs all the eliminations, if he needs the victory royale, but if there's one person this weekend that proved he will not go down without a fight, it's this man here, proving that maybe chickens can't fly.
And all Poyo has to do is see if he can get the first bit of confirmation. Epic and Pop underneath. Poyo, can he do it a third time? But it's a matchup. Epic will and Pop hold it through. Poyo doesn't get the win.
They have done it. Vico and Malabuka, they stayed alive in that last game. They got eliminations. They immediately destroyed the rest of the lobby. This is their moment. This is their chance. Vico and Malabuka, you are the champions.
And
trophy, it belongs exclusively to Vico and Malabuka.
Go ahead, guys. Lift that trophy. You are champions!
The crowd were chanting your name, Vico. What an experience to finally win an FSCS LAN and to do it with a crowd that loves you.
I mean, what can I say, right? I promised my mom I was gonna win this year, and I mean...
And she's watching you right now. Is there anything you want to say to her?
I'm gonna say it on German. Mama, ich hab's geschafft. Ich bin der beste Spieler der Welt.
She's been at your side for so many years. We've watched you grow from a teenager into a champion. And Malabuka last year 8th at Globals. It wasn't enough for you, was it?
Yeah, well, I didn't stop at this. I got Vico as my teammate, and we just did everything. I couldn't have asked for a better teammate.
And the two of you, it's like your opposite. Vico, you can see this man, he's so hyped all the time, even when you don't win. You, cool, calm and collected, but has this man changed you?
He did change me. He did change me a lot because I really love to play with him. He just makes the game feel easier for me.
And seeing the two of you together, Vico, you can see that crowd. They want a word with you. I want this man to see this crowd and to give them a message, Vico. What would you like to say to them?
Danke für deinen Support, Düsseldorf. Ich hätte es niemals geschafft, dass ich das hier treffe. Let's go!
Vico loves this crowd, and we love you guys, Vico and Malabuka. Please take your positions. Please, Dusseldorf, one more time. Your first ever FSCS Major 1 Summit champions. It's Vico and Malabuka.
Oh my gosh, Fortnite fam! They have done it! Vico Malabuka, come down here! Come down, bring that trophy, don't forget it, come on! I cannot believe it. Vico and Malabuka. Your champions, you can hear him celebrating. This way! This way! He's celebrating with a bar! I cannot believe it. The way Amar feels right now is the way we do as well. Crowd, make some more noise! Let them hear you! Your champions. Malabuka, Vico.
Sorry, this trophy's really heavy.
It's so heavy.
I know.
Did you want to take the crown off it? You know,
I was
just
trying
turn
to.
it. You just turn it.
I just turn it.
The little top here, the little bit right here. There you go. Now pull it off.
I'm so bad at this.
It's okay. You're probably shaking. Everything's
so
okay.
He's shaking.
I'm so shaking.
It's okay. Yesterday,
Nice.
there we go. There it is. You can.
To the real king. To the one and only goal. Düsseldorf. Let's get it one more time for Malabuka. You're the man. You're the greatest, bro.
Congratulations to you guys. You know, I think the best way I feel like I can summarize this moment is what Frankie actually said. We've watched you guys grow up. To see you guys be in this position, to show up in Germany, to fight through everything that you guys have fought through, to target, hey, there's this new thing, this summit, We're fighting with everything we had. Was there ever a moment in your mind you thought like, we can't do this? Or was it the whole time you just kept pushing those thoughts out and you thought, we just have to win?
I can't lie. After game 4, my only true goal, I think the greatest player I've ever played duels with and in my entire career, you know, he got my back to it and said, it doesn't matter, there's still 4 games left. You know, Mally said one thing going to game 5. He said, it doesn't matter how the start goes, it's about how you end it. And we ended with a bang!
Malibuca, obviously, he's giving you such high praise. To hear your duel mate say that, to hear the way this crowd went crazy, to see Amar run up and give you guys a massive hug, how does that feel?
I'm just playing for the best fragger in the world. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better teammate, as I said before.
You're a Glazer, no?
Guys,
I'm not a Glazer.
You gotta stop crying. I'm on the verge of breaking.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'm
it's
just
okay.
a very emotional man.
Hey, no, that's fantastic. You know, we had this moment in the lobby yesterday. What's so funny to me, in the moment that you won, I recalled the conversation. You had said, man, I have looked for a teammate. And Malibuca is someone who essentially can match my freak, who can just be with me in those moments and lift me up. How does it feel now to know you made the right choice at Malibuca?
Honestly, I want to say thank you, Flixie, for dropping me on my head. Thank you, Raz, when I wanted to coach, because I just got the greatest upgrade I could ever ask for. I got the greatest fighting idea to ever touch this game.
Listen, man, you are screaming about emotions right now.
Dude.
And throughout the weekend, right? We've been tuning in with you guys. We've been watching. You guys were up there on the stage, in the chairs. You guys were like dancing back and forth, singing. But we saw a pause to all of that like happiness and joy. And it was seemingly as if it paused going into game number 8. It was like all focus from both of you guys. So walk me through Malibuca first, the mindset going into game number 8.
Well, we knew that Sky was like close to us. I mean, about us obviously, had more points, but then 10-point difference is like not that big of a difference, so I just said like, let's play our game, let's focus on someone else trying to grief us so we don't get griefed, and I guess it turned out great because, I mean, I don't know if we were getting griefed, but if we were, we did great by hiding and not letting anyone know that we were there, and I don't know what happened to Sky as well, I'll see it later, but yeah, that happened to him, so that's unfortunate.
I do want to say though, shout out to Sky. I think, shout out to everyone who played in this tournament, right? I think this was probably the hardest LAN I've ever touched in my whole entire life. And I mean, we know, I've won Red Bull before. This guy won Gamers 8 before, right? We've been in hard lobbies.
Yeah, this was really hard.
This was probably the hardest thing I've ever played in my life. Not just only because I was a winning contender, but in general. I mean, I was playing with like 15 chests, 20 chests. These guys had like 70 chests. These guys are the best teams in the world. I myself think I was an underdog compared to them, right? And I mean, I just want to say shout out to Amar as well. I think the stuff this guy told me, how he got me back up from my slums, he's been with me my entire time. Amar, wirklich danke, Bro. Du bist wirklich, glaube ich, der beste Typ, den ich kennengelernt habe von Streamern.
Your guys' first FNCS LAN win. Of course, the trophy, the prize money, but also that qualification to the Global Championships later on this year. I want to hear from both of you. What can we expect now from you guys going into those Global Championships? Can you go back to back?
I mean, hopefully we can, right? I mean, there's a good phrase saying, you know, I forgot the phrase. God damn, this is embarrassing. You guys, I think, man, the first time was so nice I had to do it twice, you know? I hope I can do it again because, man, I've always wanted to have an FNCS trophy in my room, you know? And I think everyone in this whole stadium is dreaming of having this.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to disappoint my fans because I know I have the potential to win again. And I mean, I think it's fair to say, I think we're the best team in the world.
You proved it. Malibuca, what can we expect for your Global?
We'll see. It is like a long time before it, but we're not gonna stop just at winning this LAN, obviously. We're gonna focus on the majors first, like on the online LANs, and then we'll see what happens with globals.
Guys, congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Obviously, you know, you had a moment there of just pure in the moment, but we'd love to kind of give you a second here to just address the fans. If there's anyone you want to thank, anything you want to say, we'd love to kind of give you that moment. Whichever you want to go first, Vigo, you want Malibuca to go?
You know what, this guy can go first because I have a lot to say on that.
Go ahead.
I want to shout out my brother, first of all, because he's like the guy why I started playing Fortnite in the first place. I'm not sure if he's still on the arena.
He definitely is, bro.
Yeah, he's waving his hand there. And yeah, I just want to give him a huge shout out for helping me out throughout the years. Obviously to the family and just to the friends for helping me.
Well, I mean, where do I start, right? I could start with Amar, but I think I'm going to start with my mom. I mean, the only reason I'm ever here is because of my mom, you know. She's got me through the hardest times of my life, you know. She grew up with me as a solo parent, you know. And I mean, Mama, wirklich danke. Ich glaube, ohne dich wäre ich niemals hier. And I mean, my friends, my family, pretty much everyone who's been with me on this way, even all my teammates, you know, Pink, Razaru, my current coach, Thomas Vivex, you know, everyone who's been with me on this jersey, you know, who's helped me grow as a character, but especially always Poppy, because that guy, I wouldn't be here without him, you know, I wouldn't be the guy I was without him. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it, you know. Also shout out to all the casters, but especially shout out to my org, Big, because I don't think without them I wouldn't have this gear, I wouldn't have this nice of a teammate. You know, they made it all possible. Danke für alles, Leute.
Thank you guys so much. There was also one big person who had a big smile on his face. Levin 2K right there. The moment he saw it, locked in. Shout outs to him. Well, Vico, Malibuca, you guys pick this trophy up. Go get out of here. Go celebrate. Don't forget the crown. Make sure it doesn't come off.
Don't worry, I won't be forgetting this. Right?
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
You can leave the headsets down. Get out of here. Go celebrate, all right? Once again, your Summit champions, Vico and Malibuca! Unbelievable stuff, man. I'm telling you, Vico, seeing Vico that kind of emotion, obviously, Vico's a talker. He loves to be expressive and to be loud and to be funny and in your face, and to see him break down like that, man. I'm even thinking about it. All right, it's fine. Viv, I'm so happy for him.
I am so happy. Raising the trophy one more time. We're gonna struggle to get that trophy out of those guys' hands. They're gonna be holding on to that one for a very long time. If I have learned anything here today, we always put a lot of respect on the dedications that the players themselves, the time, the effort, the love that they put into a game that we also love, but it also requires a team. You could hear the list of names that both of those players attributed to the win. It really does require a gigantic team, a family, to make something like this happen.
Yeah, and you can see it very visibly with Vico. He is passion personified. You can see it in his expression. You can see it in the way that he carries himself. And I'd like to say that Malibuca is exactly the same in a very different way. He's been around the scene for so long, at the very top of his game. And huge props to him just to maintain, to continue being at that very top level, to not let those disappointments pull him down, to not let those LAN disappointments pull him down, and to pull through here in Dusseldorf and end up coming out on top. As they mentioned, not easy for them at all this entire weekend, not easy for them today. The hardest lobby they said they've ever played in, but they pulled through. They have done it. And honestly, for both of them as individuals, I've had the pleasure of talking to them so much at all these different lands, seeing them grow both in the game and outside. I couldn't be happier for them.
Yeah, man, again, I just keep thinking about that conversation, you know. Again, for context, you know, obviously we're hanging out with players, and there's a moment where Vico kind of pulls us aside. He comes up, starts talking to us, and we're just like, so what do you think, man? Like, Malibuca has a feel, and he's just like, yeah, dude, Malibuca, like, he just meets me where I am. He's the first player I've been able to play with that just, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, it doesn't matter how silly or loud, he tries to meet me there. He tries to just help me along, while some others may not vibe as well. But man, it's just such an incredible moment for the duo. Congratulations once again, your champions, Vico and Malibuca. Of course, we do have to remind ourselves though that the top 15 do move on to the global championships. let's take a look at those standings and see how things ended up after game number 8. Pollo Peterbot managed to sneak their way into second place. After the start that they had, they really showed up big here.
An incredible feat by the duo. Shark and Teeny also putting up an incredible performance after all the adversity that they went through this week, and it's great to see them come out in third place. Sky and Scroll, the heartbreak that everybody felt in the arena, everybody watching at home when we watched them go down early on. Fourth place, still an incredible feat for them.
Yeah, my heart breaks for those guys. They've got a bright future ahead, but let's look at this bubble. 1 point separated Cammy and Hari from Flixie and Chap, who will be appearing at the Global Championships later on this year, Zeke.
It's tough. You even look further, Ager's Ritual, Cold and Rapid. I mean, so many big names just barely missed out. When they said this was one of the hardest lobbies they'd ever played, they were serious. I mean, guys, this weekend has been incredible. Today has been incredible. Some of the most incredible Fortnite we've seen. Pollo solo clutching 2 VRs, OCE getting a win. Like, so many incredible things happen.
Super amazed with how everybody played this weekend, from Friday to Saturday to obviously Championship Sunday, for everybody to kind of come into this land, right? Kind of switching up the format as well and everybody adapting. We talked about it earlier on in the day, how much actually changed just coming into Friday alone, going into Saturday, going into Sunday. And some of the teams that, of course, deserve to be there at the top, they still found their way up there. They overcame all of those tribulations. We got champions, we got global championship qualifiers.
So many great storylines. Of course, coming out on top was that experience of Malabuka and Vico, but huge props to players like Shark, playing at their first LAN, for Sky and Scroll to be on top throughout this entire day today. The first time that they've got into a LAN like this, being those sort of favorites, the team that everyone's looking at, they held themselves so well. And like I said, my heart breaks for them there in that last game, but they can be so proud of their performance, because here they have proved they are a top tier team and deserve to be regarded as that. Peterbot and Pollo as well. Wow. I mean, I think that might be an all-timer of a solo performance from Pollo. A lot of talk about Peterbot so much, but Pollo, man, you can walk out of here with your head held high because you did so much great work today. They are back.
That's right, man. Wow. Fortnite, Fortnite fam, what is there left to say? Well, first, I just wanted to shout out, remember, if you missed it, these are the announcements. We released a blog on social media, so if you want some more information, go check that out. We had some updates and some changes to the 2026 FNCS year. So obviously the brand new dates for the Global Championship, it has changed. We've changed the way that FNCS Major 2 is. We've changed Major 3 to a last chance. We also have shown off a solo competition. Still don't know what that is. Don't worry about it. You'll find out more of that later. Also, power rankings. And what else am I missing? The new rank changes, the Unreal Legends, and the Acts of Unreal from myself, from them, from the casters, from the crew, from the production crew, from the fans, from you at home, from all of our amazing friends who came from all over the world, co-streamers from wherever you were. Thank you all so much. Because of all of you, you made this possible. You guys made me go cry. I will never forget that, in a good way. Fortnite fam, that is the conclusion of the FNCS Summit. We look forward to seeing you for Major 2, but until then, we love you. Keep yourself safe, and we'll see you on that battle bus. Beep, beep.
I'm not sad, bro. I'm just chilling here. Playing my fun, to be honest. Can't believe Peterbot lost the freaking FNCS. You big back. Bro, is actually so gay for that. Oh, my ex is live in Texas, the place where I go, I don't wanna be. And all my exes live in Texas. Hey, I don't really care if I'm lonely or not. It doesn't bother me at all. If I'm lonely, I'm lonely. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm happy what I got right now. I'm happy with my my fans and my subs and I have right now. I'm completely happy. No offense, I'm kind of sad that I'm lonely, but like still. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, why? I'm gonna stream my face, by the way. I'm gonna go eat some pizza. I'm kind of hungry. Oh, my exes live in Texas. I'm gonna say goal for subs is gonna be 1,433 subs is my goal. Anyways, chilling here talking. Love you all. Chilling here talking. Oh, my exes live in Texas. The places where I go, I don't wanna be. And all my exes live in Texas. Anyways, I won't be able to see your chat, Blake. I won't be able to see a lot of your chat, though. No offense. But if you need me, just type in my freaking face stream. I don't really mind. Oh my god, bro. I can't believe he actually lost the FNCS, bro. Come on, brother. Like, bro, Peterbot could have won that, bro. Peterbot could have won, gang. Peterbot could have actually won. He was in second place. Falcon Polo and Peterbot could have won, bro. Jesus, bro. Oh, he got top 2. He got $150,000. He did insanely good. Never mind. Hold up. Wait a second. Where's Peterbot? What the frick? Okay, that's stupid. Okay, whatever. Nice. What's up, James? What's up, James? I was just watching the FNCS. That's why I had to go. I was just watching the FNCS. That's why I had to leave. I had to leave because the FNCS was on. They were shouting that they were doing an announcement for the FNCS. That's why I left. That's why I left the stream. But I cannot believe it. You remember Peterbot and all of them, right? You remember Peterbot, right? You know what Peterbot is, correct? Peterbot, Ployo, and all of them, Clicks and all of them? Yes or no? Well, they lost the FNCS, bro. They got top 2. They lost the FNCS. They lost it. This could have been their 8th win in a row in FNCS if they won. Like, brother. Come on, bro. Anyways. Also, I do have what you call it for you. I don't have Robux no more, but I've been playing Block Fruits if you want to join. I have permanent kit soon. I could probably help you with bosses and stuff. I can also roll you a fruit. I have like $3 million something. So if you ever add me on Roblox again, my user is in one of my videos. So if you ever add me on Roblox again, go for it. I'll play Roblox with you, man. I will help you with bosses, and I'll also roll you a fruit every single 2 hours. I have $10 million. I'll roll you a fruit easily. Also, I'm almost in second seed too, so yeah. What's up? What's up? You can? Alright, bet. Join, man. Join. You're going to be in a stream, though. Just to let you know, you're going to be in a video. You're going to be in a video, just to let you know. Go ahead and join, man. Join. My user is my YouTube name. If you want to add me, it's xset_JacobTY. How do I earn gems? What do you mean? Also, just to let you know, brother, one thing. Okay, this guy's gonna spam. I'm gonna have to time him out for a second. Where are you from? I'm from Arkansas, man. Where are you from, man? Where are you from? Also, just to let you know, James, I will be playing the new season. Do you want to play the new season with me? Yes or no? Okay, this guy's gonna spam also. He's gonna get timed out for 5 minutes. Would you like to, how do you earn gems in the stream? I don't know, man. I have to get earnings in the game. I have to get legit, like, watch time. Oh, you're good. Sit here for 2 hours, man. I'll be streaming for 5 hours or more. I'll be streaming for 5 hours, almost up to 6 hours. Also, James, are you going to play the new season of Fortnite? Yes or no? Are you going to play the new season of Fortnite? No, I have not. Yeah, okay, bet. Are you going to get the battle pass for the new season? Yes or no, James? Or do I need to help you get the battle pass? Do I need to help you get the battle pass? Yes or no, James? Yes or no, man? I need an answer. I need an answer now.